Welcome to Demo Day, where young innovators take the stage and showcase real-world projects to a global audience. At WEquil School, students learn to become innovators, teaching each other each week through their creations. WEquil App has thousands of novel and useful projects born out of our students' strengths, interests, and passions. But Demo Day is more than just a presentation. It's a celebration of innovation, collaboration, and the power of young minds. Join us on this incredible journey of inspiration as we witness the next generation of problem solvers and leaders. From Harvard professors to industry experts, our Demo Days attract incredible guest speakers who share their knowledge and ignite curiosity. Whether you're a young innovator looking to showcase your creations or a family seeking an extraordinary learning experience, Demo Day is here for you. Together, let's create a world where young minds flourish, ideas come to life, and innovation knows no boundaries. Join us for an unforgettable journey of learning, growth, and discovery. Welcome to Demo Day. First, I can present my article that I wrote this morning on how I learn a new language. This project idea was suggested to me by my mom. And basically it's kind of just talking about all the strategies that I use for learning a new language, specifically for me, Mandarin Chinese. I also include Chinese in my article, so it's both in English and Chinese. So this is a tweet that I actually put out when I was on a 42-day streak on Duolingo. Now I'm on a 600-day streak, as you can see down here. But I said, words are a framework for thinking, and learning a completely new set of them is a great way to maintain flexibility in your mind. The first strategy that I use is daily practice with Duolingo. It has a very engaging interface, a well-structured curriculum, and most importantly is just very good at helping you maintain consistency when learning a new language, which is very, very important. So you're able to build your vocabulary, learning how to read characters, and also improving your grammar, because there's a lot of examples where you can see proper grammar. It doesn't teach you everything there is to know about a language, but it's very, very helpful. Next is conversations with family, or really conversations with any native speakers in general. This is like really, really helpful for actually having practical application when you're learning a new language. And so my grandparents and extended family in China have been very helpful in allowing me to practice that daily conversation. And so I engage with them through WeChat, which allows me to practice reading and writing. And also it has a translation tools when I am not able to understand everything. And as I continue to grow my skills, it allows me to engage with them more meaningfully. So I just put a screenshot there. Next is video chats. Regular video chats allow you to kind of have grow your dynamic conversational skills. Being able to put your new vocabulary to use allows you to actually retain it. If you don't actually use it, then you generally just forget it. And so that I would highly recommend, if you're learning a new language, to have others that you can actually practice it with, or else it's really, really hard to build those conversational skills. Next is our Chinese speaking club. So my mom started a Chinese speaking club where you have various activities that give members the opportunity to practice their speaking skills. There's also different topics that allow you to grow your vocabulary and also familiarize yourself with understanding different dialects. So you can join her Chinese speaking club at the link provided in the article. Lastly is creating in Chinese. So this is something when you're actually trying to apply it to write an article, make a video, or teach a class. That's an exceptionally good way to improve your skills and broaden your vocabulary. This application allows you to really gauge your proficiency in a language and identify the areas in which you can improve. So in conclusion, I think that learning a new language is a really important thing to do, and it just allows you to connect with that many more people on the planet. And so thank you for listening. Thank you for listening to my presentation.
Woo!
Wow.
Did you just write? I
How
think
long
you
did it
just
take you to
wrote
write
that
that?
this
I
morning.
wrote that in like 30 minutes this morning.
Oh
So
my gosh.
let that be an inspiration to you young people
Yes.
that you do enough of this writing. And because yes, I knew that Sume didn't start anything like this, and all of a sudden, poof! It's like coming up with a written essay, a project to kind of demonstrate something that you've been learning. That shouldn't take very long once you've done it a bunch. You're just going to get
Uh-huh.
really, really good at it. So, 30 minutes.
Yeah.
That was 30 minutes. Boom! She even
I
makes that noise.
especially I especially like the fact that you wrote it also in Chinese.
When the
Because it
link, she's
really
like putting out
demonstrates.
a shout out to mommy and her Chinese club. Oh, it had so much
Yeah.
good stuff in there.
The Chinese club is actually tomorrow. Um, but I also really like the last one, the last point you put in there for creating in Chinese or creating in whatever language you're learning. Because in the Chinese club we actually sometimes create stories with the characters we've learned. And I just find that really fun, especially since I like to do things that are, creative. So does anyone have any comments, suggestions, feedback, sandwiches?
Uh,
Uh,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. Jet, go ahead.
Okay. What's like bull? How do they pronounce it? Like Duolingo. No.
Oh,
What's
Duolingo,
that?
yeah.
Duolingo. Yeah.
Mhm.
What's that?
So that's an app for language learning. They have a ton of different languages that you can learn. So if you download it, it's really cool. But it just has basically allows you to learn any language through a mobile app, and it's on web as well.
Like in Chrome?
Well, do you have a?
It's an app, so
Yeah,
you
it's an
can just
app, so
download
you
it on
can
a phone.
download it on your phone if you just go to App Store.
Is it like does it have like a website? In like
Nope.
so you can.
It's an app.
It does,
Oh, it does?
but yeah, if you can,
Yeah, but you want to
can,
use the phone
but
version.
yeah, so it's on. You can do it
Do
on.
you want to share your screen so you can see?
Sure.
I'm guessing he's got a computer, so he wants to use a computer to do it.
Right. Yeah. If you go to Duolingo.com, they have you can sign in with your account and you can actually do it on a computer as well. But it is primarily used as a phone usually. So,
Oh,
but
It's like a game or
but
something.
you can do it. But you can do it on your
Do it
phone
right
if you
here.
just start it. Then you can
电梯在
just
哪儿？
basically you just learn like that.
Now that's an app right there. You see how quick it was for her to get in there and start doing that? Now that's an app.
It's like a game or something. Like you like finish that and like you
Yeah,
go to
it's kind of it's
It's like the
gamified.
most.
It's gamified, so it's really really fun to do. But then you're also learning a new language.
Learning is so much fun with Duolingo.
Well, gamified stuff is great, especially with um a lot of people these days have short
Especially with
attention
WEquil
spans.
School.
Have short attention spans, so yeah.
When we publish
I
projects, we should make some noise like you know.
Yeah.
yeah.
So Sumay, this is a really great project. I love it. I have so with your Chinese, I made some edits and I put it on the website.
Mhm.
So just it's like
Yep, I see all your reviews.
Do you want to show how she did that?
Sure, yeah.
It's really good. We've
Yeah, I
been
think
doing that for each other.
that's
So-
very helpful.
so Mommy made
I'm
all
sure
these
you
little-
guys can understand all that.
All those reviews. You
Yeah.
read all that? Very nice.
you know a lot of people when I told others that you're using Duolingo to learn Chinese, and then the first reaction some people have is that, oh, Duolingo's, you can't learn language with Duolingo. So, but what you demonstrate here is that, okay, Duolingo is an important part of your learning, but there's other things you do. And and I think it touches on the immersive aspect of it, right? You're actually communicating with native speakers, and that's really, really important. And then consume like content in native language, right? Like the songs or you know, reading in Chinese. I don't know if you read the news articles in Chinese. Have you
I haven't tried
tried?
doing that yet. I mean, I actually do have Chinese Wikipedia, but
Oh,
usually
okay.
I can like I remember all the basic characters to know like to basically read like 70% of it and still have no idea what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I'm getting there, but
Mm-hmm.
I think with the Duolingo, most importantly, it's just like really accessible and easy to get started. Like that's the whole reason why I started learning, like actively learning it in the first place, is that I found Duolingo and was like, wow, this is really easy, so I'm just gonna do it every day. And that kind of got me started. But it's
Right.
not gonna get you all the way there, but it's
Yeah.
really great for people to
It's something you can
start.
do every day.
Mhm.
So what would you recommend say like Marvelous and Jet?
What do you mean for if they wanted to learn a new language, like what they should
Yeah.
do?
Still
Because I would
recommend
say
it.
like all those things in the article.
Yeah, but what would it be useful?
I
Because
just want to.
they can speak English already, but
Mhm.
would it be useful to like build on English?
Here's the thing is that I already knew how to speak Chinese when I started learning it on Duolingo. I wasn't like super fluent, but I used it because I wanted to learn how to read and write Chinese. So I think it is helpful in terms of learning grammar, building your vocabulary, because you get a lot of examples of proper grammar. And I see that might be like you can be able to speak fine, but then when you're writing it out, it might not be like with proper grammar, punctuation, spelling, all of that. And so I think that Duolingo could actually be really helpful for that.
Yeah,
Um,
and the the other part you do actually like get on WeChat. You are exposed to Chinese,
Yeah.
because Chinese app, right? And you need to figure out how to use it. And you can use WeChat to do anything, right? Order a taxi, buy flight tickets. There's also news on the WeChat. So you basically, by using this powerful app, you are exposed to the ways, right? And then you communicate with native speakers on the app, and you are really using it, learning by doing, right? So Duolingo plus, I wonder like if you're say learning Spanish, what would be a parallel strategy, you know, if you're learning Spanish, like.
Well, for these gentlemen here, I'm thinking just about what would be the highest best use of this, and I'm guessing it's how to push forward English so that it's like really solid.
Mm-hmm.
But I
Right.
didn't know if Duolingo was actually useful for that.
I think it can be just depending on your proficiency and your skill level.
Okay.
But yeah.
Cool.
I think we
keep
can move
going.
on. Yeah.